Yeah, uh-huh. Now I'm gonna take these AirPods out.
Okay, that might be it.
Hmm. My dog.
What's up, man?
What's happening, man? Let me see if we can get you.
There we go.
We're back. We in there. Crispy clean. You crispy clean, cuz. Crispy clean. Look,
So the volume kind of low. I don't know why I can't hear you.
You can't hear me at all?
I can hear you, but it sounds lower. I don't know if I'm connected to something or what.
That's trash.
I sure just cut off my Bluetooth to make sure I still wasn't connected to nothing.
Alright. How I'm sounding right now?
I say still kind of low. I don't know what's going on this week. Crazy. Oh, so now I can't hear you at all. Hold on.
Check, mic check. 1, 2.
Okay, I can hear you. I can hear you.
You hear me right now?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's still kind of low, but I can hear you.
Bro. I don't know, Steph. That's crazy because I just heard you crispy right there.
I don't know what's going on, but I can hear you though. We good.
All right, look, minor technical difficulties, man. For the folk that's already tuned in, welcome to Peas in the Pod. Put it out. Hopefully, y'all can hear me clearly. If not, there's something I'm going to be working on throughout the course of the show. But welcome to Peas in the Pod, man. You know what I'm saying? You see the Jordan jerseys in the back. We're getting to business today. I got some topics on this shit right there still. Foremost, first order of business, I love the hoodie. Wink, wink.
You big peas in the pod. You hear me?
Big peas in the pod. I'm out of uniform. I'm fresh out of work, man. So I got to get my life together. But first order of business, Steph. Shout out to you and a successful DOA event. I love the show, man. Stacks back. Hey, man, real niggas is back, man. Shout out to my guy St. Course, man. Shout out to MJ, man. Mo killed that shit as usual. Everybody, beautiful event, man. Love it, Steph. Keep doing
it. Man, that felt real good, man. It's crazy because it wasn't even the original lineup at all. Like literally, like Martian didn't find out he was rapping till like 6 o'clock that day.
Hey, you stay ready, man. You ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready.
The opportunity to be there for you. I appreciate you providing that opportunity and inviting me out, man. Dope event. I can't wait for the next one. You know how we roll. But hey, jumping into it, Steph, we're just gonna breeze through it. Ain't too much to discuss. I saw a little bit of this one while I was at work. Texas Tech beat the dog out of BYU. It was a whole lot of defense. It was a nasty score, like 24 to shit from what I saw.
And I didn't expect that. BYU been playing pretty good ball. I ain't necessarily expect them to win, but I definitely didn't expect them to get blanked like that.
Agreed, Steph. It was a ad whooping. I ain't gonna lie to you. The Oregon Ducks defeated Iowa. It was a decent game. I saw the highlights. It wasn't too crazy, but they did win with a 39-yard field goal with 3 seconds left to walk away with the win. Steph, I don't want to talk about it, but we're gonna get through it.
I'm so glad we was at the show having like a really good time.
A really good time. Right.
Because we weren't at the show having a good time, that would have been a bad day. Bad day.
Man, come on, man. For those that don't know, Tulane defeated the Memphis Tigers 38-32 in Memphis at the Liberty Bowl. The quarterback, Jake Ratzliff, had 332 yards passing, 3 TDs. They fought back from a 21-point deficit, so I can't even fault Tulane. Brandon Lewis, our quarterback, had 317 yards passing with 2 touchdowns. He did suffer or re-aggravated an ankle injury that he sustained against Rice a couple weeks ago. So he's going to be reevaluated to see what he looked like. But still, moving forward, I mean, that second loss was...
Yeah, that's well, our playoff hope that's dead. Now we just want to see what type of bowl game we get. That's the only good thing about this. We reached 6 wins already, so we in a bowl game.
100%, Steph. 100%, man. One of the biggest, I guess, happenings over the weekend or moments, Steph, was this game-winning touchdown from Omar Cooper for Indiana as they defeated Penn State 27-24. This was a game-winning touchdown right here that we see in this photo, Steph. A nasty catch. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Nasty. But shout out to Penn State, man. They put up a way bigger fight than I thought they were gonna put up. Way bigger fight.
In trouble! It's out! Touchdown! Wow!
That's a nasty one, Steph.
Nasty.
Hey, shout out to them boys. They doing their thing out there, man. Holding it down in Indiana. You know what I'm saying? We see you. We hear you. We know y'all out there. We're gonna see what it means in the
I
college
say
football
Indiana
playoff.
keep making them believe out of me because I talked so much shit about them last year. So much shit. So
Right.
again, I gotta eat another slice of humble pie, man. It's cool. That's why I'm gaining weight, man. I'm eating too much humble pie this year.
Hey, Steph, that's the business we in. We not always right. We not always
No.
right, but we all blessed enough to stick around to see if we can be wrong. So,
No, that's all I'm
hey,
saying. I'll be right about something else. Don't worry about
I day coming. Fuck you talking about? Hey, tapping
it.
over into the NFL now, Steph. I was excited this week to see that my Cowboys made some much needed improvements. We went and got Logan Wilson from the Cincinnati Bengals. I believe he played middle linebacker, and we got Mr. Quentin Williams from the New York Jets. Steph, I'm excited about these moves now.
Man, y'all could have just paid Michael Parsons.
We could have just paid Michael Parsons. If we
Y'all
talking about
made
how
this too
simple it
hard.
was, we did. We really did. This was about money, and obviously, we got a bad stewardess of the money, and we end up still splitting the money between two players anyway. But if you look at the long run stuff, Jerry did make a flip of Michael Parsons into number one picks,
Oh yeah.
into eventual players that became who we got in the trade over from y'all, Kenny Clark, as well as these two gentlemen. So I'm willing to see, and I'm anxious to see what benefit it does provide my much fucked up defense. I ain't gonna hold you, Steph. Like I need all the help I can get.
All the
So
help.
I'll take it, Steph. Another very exciting trade that was made this week, Steph, and already making news and headlines.
I
Sauce
like
Gardner.
it. I
Sauce
like it.
Gardner. All right. Sauce Gardner got traded to the Indianapolis Colts this week. Don't ask me who he was traded for and what the details of the trade, but I knew there
Who
was a bunch of
cares?
number one picks that went back to the Jets for that. So the Jets have become the football version equivalent of the Oklahoma City Thunder. They're sitting on a bunch of number ones. They pretty much said they tanking this season and they getting it over with. Steph, what's your thoughts?
Man, I love it. When you man, listen, I tell you, this is when I compare how hard it is to get the Super Bowl, I always bring up Dan Marino. Dan
Yes.
Marino went to the Super Bowl, his first year, second year in the league. People
Hmm.
knew he was gonna get back. He
Yes.
never got back.
Never got back. Never
So
got back.
when you feel like you got a window, you gotta take it because you might not ever get it again. So I
Thanks,
like this
Steph.
move. I want to see Sauce play for a contender. He been down there slumming with them sorry ass Jets.
This is
Saying
true.
everybody on left the Jets do good. So I expect them
Yeah.
to do the same.
Hey, shout out to Miss Ursay, man. Next in line, head in charge, running things over there with the Colts, man. You
Oh
know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So she on the sideline with a notepad. She been making all the right moves. She making the right trades. And from what I heard, Steph, it's like her terminology last week was like, "Are we willing to put a band-aid on the situation or permanently fix it?" And that was some of the motivation behind this Sauce trade, where it's like, "Look, chips is on the table. Let's go do this thing now, Steph."
And even on
Chips
the
is on the
PR
table.
tip, they played in Germany. She went the German ball, bought everybody around. The coach gonna be Germany's team in a minute. Keep playing.
Keep playing. Speaking of the Colts, today, Steph, they smashed the Atlanta Falcons 31-25.
Smashed.
The game went to overtime, but if you look at the difference of the teams, you see the separation. It shouldn't have been as close as it was, but it was a competitive game. Colts doing what the Colts do, Steph. Right now, from my notes, I believe the Colts are 9-1.
I think they're 9-2. Because they lost to
9-2?
the Steelers, and I want to say they lost to Denver early in the year.
Okay, bet. So
Yeah.
we got a 9-2 Indianapolis Colts team that nobody predicted. I don't care unless you from Indiana.
Man, unless you an Indiana fan, you did not have them folks being that good, bro. Like
Don't
Jonathan
talk to
Taylor,
me, man.
MVP,
Yes,
244 yards, 3
yes,
tutties.
yes.
I don't want to
Mr.
hear about
Taylor
no
ain't to be
quarterback this
played with.
year. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to
Now,
hear it.
hey, you heard it here first on Peas in the Pod a few weeks ago. Steph already had the premonition that the MVP this year is not going to be a quarterback. Her
It's not.
prediction was that it was going to be a running back, and that was going to be Mr. Jonathan Taylor. And for him to go and have a 250-yard game today,
Might putting up Madden
touchdown,
numbers every week.
Steph, come
And
on,
I
man.
think it's better than what Barkley did last year because Philly got like good receivers. They got a good defense. They pretty stacked.
Yeah,
Indianapolis is Jonathan Taylor a bust. They not
100%.
moving nothing without Jonathan Taylor. You know what I'm saying? So
Nah, Steph. Nah, not with 244 yards today. We also looking at the league leader in rushing yards right now. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't a fluke. And when we're talking about the Indianapolis Colts, we're not just talking about Jonathan Taylor Islet because they got the number one offense in the league for a reason. It's him plus Daniel Jones. You feel what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So you got Daniel Jones that's number one right now with
And
passing
Tyler
yards.
Warren been cold this year too. He been slept on as a tight end. He cold.
100% putting up mega numbers and being very reliable when needed. You got Daniel Jones is number one in passing stuff with 26 59 in passing yards, almost to 3,000. The Colts are serious. For those who playing games, I ain't seen the Colts play like this since they had Peyton Manning back there. You know what I mean? And I
Yeah, if
knew they
they
had to
mess
rely on the
around
quarterback.
and get home field where everybody got to come to the dome,
Yeah,
that's gonna be scary. That's gonna
it's
be
gonna be
scary.
pressure.
New England or somebody gonna have to try to take that from them because if everybody got to come to Indianapolis, that's not gonna be good for everybody else.
Nah, Steph. Their next few games remaining, they got the Kansas City Chiefs next week, the Houston Texans after that, the Jaguars, the Seattle Seahawks, and we're gonna get to the Seattle Seahawks in just a second. But they got the Seattle Seahawks on a big game December
Hmm.
14th. I will be tuning in for that one. San Francisco, Jags, and then they wrap it up with Houston. So if you look at the just the body that they got left for their schedule, Steph, I ain't gonna lie. I maybe only see a loss or two in there, maybe because at that point you ought to lock down the playoffs and you resting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think they real competition is New England. New England got a sorry ass schedule down the stretch. So,
Yes.
like, I think Tampa Bay was literally the hardest game they had left because Buffalo
Yes.
ain't even look like a hard game no more. So,
No, what's up with Buffalo? Like Buffalo and Baltimore stuff have not met the expectations this
uh-uh.
season. They've not
Well,
met the mark.
Baltimore, Lamar went out, so we can all
Lamar did
understand
get
it.
hurt.
With the
That's true.
with
That's
Josh
true.
Allen, they had injuries, but Josh Allen kind of went back to old Josh Allen day.
He
Threw an
did.
interception in the red zone. Doing too much on the run, lost the ball. He
Yeah.
going back to them turnovers. He got to tighten that back up.
Steph, I'm starting to believe that the Josh Allen thing, and as excited as I was for him last year, finally getting over the hump, and beating Kansas City, I'm starting to think that Josh Allen's he get up for it's like Peyton versus Brady. He get up for that game. And
Mm-hmm.
you can't even say hold him the equivalent of Peyton for winning all year and still been in the conversations for the playoffs. Josh Achilles' heel has been Pat Mahomes and the Kansas
Right.
City Chiefs. So it's been trying to identify what it's going to take for them to beat that team. And I think that he finally did it, but I think there was a trade-off in beating them. Look what we got now. And there was high expectations for this Bills team this year.
Yeah, I think a lot of times, and you see this with a lot of teams. The Super Bowl is played in February, but
Mm-hmm.
people try to play their Super Bowls in September and October. Like, no, the Super Bowl is in February, bro. So
Right.
you can't be putting like you want to win, but you can't be putting too much stock in the wins outside of February.
Facts, Steph. Facts. You're not lying about that, Steph. I'm telling 100% facts. And speaking of another team, Steph, that look like they finna get through the winter season and tiptoe into February, them Seattle Seahawks, man.
Man,
Talk
I
about it.
don't know why niggas didn't listen to me when I told them about these Seattle Seahawks, bro.
Talk about it.
Real quick, hater on here, boo. He
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about Matthew Stafford. His numbers ain't gonna be there, bro.
Stafford.
He ain't even like number one quarterback right now. They ain't gonna be there.
Hey, agreed. Now Stafford is cold. I understand what Hater
Cold.
trying to say, but in reference to the top 3, 4, 5 quarterbacks, Stafford is dangerous when the playoffs start. I'm a firm believer of
For
that.
sure.
If he not on the list right now, is noise he gonna make later. But right now, credit where credit is due. Daniel Jones been in the doghouse with the New York Giants
And
for a few
honestly, I'm
years.
looking at the quarterback numbers. Like, I don't know. For me, I'm from an era where like the best quarterbacks were throwing for 250 plus every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
This
Every
group of quarterbacks not doing like we ain't even got nobody at 3,000 yet.
Right.
So
Right.
like
Right,
to
Steph.
me, no quarterback has been performing on the MVP level. None of them.
Right. And I gotta show love to the cats that we talking about right now, in particular when we say Daniel Jones getting out of the New York Giants, right? Where he was building a reputation for himself as being somebody that wasn't dependable, wasn't clutch, wasn't a franchise quarterback, and morphing that into running the Colts. When you look at Sam Darnold, who had an opportunity with the Minnesota Vikings and beyond, taking this opportunity in Seattle and making it his all over again. I like to see it because I'd actually start betting my chips on Kirk Cousins if I had to pick somebody that was going to have a second win in their career.
Yeah, I was very wrong on the Kirk Cousins. Very wrong.
Very wrong.
And that taught me a lesson.
Wrong.
Old quarterbacks coming off Achilles injuries, never take the
Give them up. Give them up. It ain't nothing you need to do with them. Not in football. Nah.
Take it up.
The Seattle Seahawks right now, they also have an excellent record amongst the best in the league right now. Seattle's upcoming games are the Rams, the Tennessee Titans, the Minnesota Vikings, the Atlanta Falcons, the Indianapolis Colts on December 14th, the Rams, and the Raiders, and then they wrap it up with the Niners. So Seattle got some games on the way. I ain't gonna front. They got to close it off with a decent stretch with Indianapolis, the Rams, and the 49ers. It's gonna be a hell of a stretch to close.
Yeah, the NFC West, those three teams ain't bullshit. And San Francisco, even though they lost today, they piecing together a team every Sunday. So shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? You never know who's gonna play for them.
I hate the Niners, bro.
I hate them, but I gotta give them credit where credit is due, man. They literally don't know who playing until the game start, type shit.
Yeah, nah, the Niners are like Apple, bro. You gonna have a random update and an upgrade every week for their ass. Like they just constantly add and get better, and then they decent in the playoffs. Like I can't stand the Niners.
And but Seattle, what I like about Seattle is that they have no real weaknesses.
True.
They got a good defense. They got a run game. They got a pass game. They don't do the stupid shit on special teams. They not committing dumb penalties. Like they play solid. Seattle's one of those teams you got to beat them. And I love their coach. I wish their coach was my coach. I want to switch coaches right now. I wish their coach was my coach.
I'll tell you like this. I like Schottenheimer, right? Brian Schottenheimer, I'm fucking with you. I got patience this year. I ain't gonna lie. You're not as bad as McCarthy. Steph, we got to talk about that one day. But my defensive coordinator, Brian Eberflus, bro, you should be on the first PJ out of there. I don't understand why you still there.
Shouldn't have been hired in the first place.
Shouldn't have been hired, man. Like, get out of there. But in Cowboys news, Steph, sad news to report. Marshawn Kneeland was reported as having passed away this week, 24 years old. He had just reported an important play in this past Monday night's game on Monday Night Football, a punt return that we scored on. And unfortunately, a couple days later, it was reported that he had passed away, seemingly from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. So this is one of those important suicidal notes. If you feel in a particular way, if you have thoughts or anything like that, lean on a friend, call the hotline number. I don't particularly have it, which don't make me much use right now. But please reach out, Google, call somebody, text somebody, and let's figure out how you feel and come to terms with what's going on so we can see tomorrow. But definitely sad news, praying for his family and the organization.
Yeah, reach out to somebody, man. I see this quote all the time. We give bad moments too much credit. And we have a bad moment and we confuse that with having a bad life. What I'm saying? Having bad moments ain't having a bad life. For real.
Talk about it, Steph. So once again, man, sad news for the football community in total, the Dallas Cowboys family and everything like that, but definitely praying for Mr. Kneeland and his family and as they navigate this tragedy right now. So going on to some switching gears, not so somber news. Steph. Michael Jeffrey Jordan, for those watching and don't know or may know, Mike has been hosting a halftime series special on NBC's production of the NBA this season for NBC. And I've only seen 2 of them, Steph. I'm not sure if they're doing them once a week or something like that.
I don't know if they did one, I missed it, because I'm going to let you speak on it first. I'm going to let you say what you're going to say.
I got you. This is our topic, our Be For Real topic for the day, sponsored by DOA and Squad Business Entertainment. But we're going to get straight into it. What did Michael Jordan say
on episode 2 of Insights to Excellence with Michael Jordan? The NBA legend opened up about his mindset toward load management. Jordan explained that he never believed in sitting out games, no matter how tired or hurt he was, because every fan in the arena deserved to see him play. He recalled battling through injuries and even the flu, saying he always gave 100% for the people who came to watch him perform. On episode 2.
Okay, and that's his interpretation.
What do you think of when you hear the term load management thrown?
There you go.
Well, it shouldn't be needed, first and foremost. I never wanted to miss a game because it was an opportunity to prove It was something that I felt like, the fans are there to watch me play. I want to impress that guy way up on top who probably worked his ass off to get a ticket or to get money to buy the ticket. You have a duty that if they're wanting to see you, and as an entertainer, I want to show, right? So if the guys are coming to watch me play, I don't want to miss that opportunity. Now, physically, if I can't do it, then I can't do it. But
now, Steph, I'm gonna leave it there. Now, the reason I'm rolling my eyes is because let's be honest, Michael Jordan don't give a damn about the dude in the stands who paid $30 for a ticket. Let's call it what it is. This jersey behind me costs probably $400 fucking. His shoes are outrageous. We not finna talk about what Michael Jordan care about the economy and about how much money you spend to support Michael Jordan. Because he don't. That's not the case. Secondary to my point, Steph, he spoke on in the first interview that his interest in doing this in general, because those were my questions. Why is Michael Jordan doing this? I was trying to figure that out. And he expounded on it in the first one, saying that he felt like it was his duty to pay it forward and offer the game some degree of support from his standpoint, to give the game, in terms of what they're doing now, some support and acknowledgement from his perspective, right? And to offer his, 2 cents as he could pay it forward. Now, Steph, this is the second one. And the second one is already, I don't like load management. I'm trying to understand what Mike is paying forward exactly.
You know what? I blame like the producers and the people that set this stuff up. If Mike ain't giving commentary on what's actually going on, I ain't trying to hear it.
Still,
like this could have been like a documentary or something on its own, standalone type thing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm with you. This man don't give a fuck about the fans. But I do think he want to bust them niggas' head every night. I think that was the motivation.
Now, about 100%, Steph, I'm not gonna be in denial. I'm gonna agree with him in the sense that from his point of view and perspective, he's an ultimate competitor. He don't take a night off. He plays through injury. And
I feel like he wanted to leave no doubt that he was that nigga. And sitting out leaves doubt. So he like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. Now I do agree with him on the load management thing. I understand as like an owner of an NBA team, you want to protect your investment, right? When you paying guys $200-300 million, you know what I'm saying?
You're looking towards the long run in the future,
right? But as a fan, and you expecting to get my money,
I want to see it right now.
I ain't too quick to go to a Grizzlies game because I don't know who playing.
100%.
Point blank period. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make no sense that like back in the 70s and 80s when niggas was like smoking cigars and drinking beer in the locker room and taking commercial flights and having to work in the summertime, they can play 70+ games like it was nothing. And now you in an era in which we have all this technology, all this knowledge, all this medical advancements, et cetera, and niggas literally can't play 2 games back to back. I don't get it.
Now, I get you 100%, Steph, right? I'm not going to act like I don't understand it because I share your pain. I'm a Laker fan. I support LeBron and Luka. The Grizzlies are viewed almost as a rest team. So when you come to Memphis, you resting your stars against the Grizzlies. That don't help me living in Memphis when I want to go to support either the Grizzlies or my Lakers team, and they don't have the stars playing. I don't benefit from the price of their ticket. So I do understand that point of view. I can't shit on this stuff. I will say, though, right, it's the equivalent for me being an NFL fan on a parlay. Like, I can't guarantee these motherfuckers gonna make it through 4 quarters. Now, to your point, they gotta play. They have to play for it to be an option. Now, my only argument against Mike in this context, Steph, and tell me if I'm wrong, chat, pop in, tell me am I wrong, pop in with your own opinion. But I do feel like Mike played in a different day and time. And I'm not gonna act like he played with dinosaurs and it was 90 years ago. But I do feel like he played against more Dave Corzines, more Bill Winningtons, more, you feel what I'm saying? I don't think that Mike's week was Monday you play Kevin Durant, Tuesday you play Luka and LeBron, Thursday you go to Steph.
The league is far more talented.
Right.
Like, even take I don't know, let's say if the Hornets play the Mavericks, it's still star power in that game.
Yeah, 100%.
You still got LaMelo, Brandon Miller, Cooper Flag, Anthony Davis. You still got star power. Whereas back in the day, when you had sorry teams play sorry teams, nobody didn't even care because 9 times out of 10, they ain't had nobody worth watching on those teams. Like on any given matchup in the NBA, it's gonna be some star power involved. So yeah, I get
100%,
it.
100%. And I feel like the pace of play is faster. I feel like because the league is expanded to have what I feel to be a younger league, if you look at the age averaged across board in the league, you talk about the G League and its capacity to bring in younger players. You're talking about drafting from college more regularly or high school, younger ages, this and the third programs where they not going to college. They're just going straight to the G League. So you have an average of younger players. The pace of play is faster. It's a lot going on that's different from the, like you said, smoking cigarettes in the locker room era that he played in, where you can pass by a dude that just hit a cigar on at halftime. You feel me? But
For
now
real.
you're dealing with Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Russell Westbrooks, things like that. If you average those miles that they're putting on now in an 82-game season, then the playoff runs, look at the degree of injuries that we have, Steph, and I feel like that speaks to my point. All of the calf injuries, all of the Achilles injuries, all of the ACLs and things like that, or MCLs through freak injuries. I feel like a lot of this is wear and tear. When you're talking about loading up the preseason, the Olympics, the regular season, and the
But you know
final
what?
run on some of these.
And I don't want to get too deep into it. I blame AAU for this shit.
Yeah. Oh,
AAU
100%.
burning these guys out before they 16 years old. And it's a
100%.
damn
I'm with
shame.
you. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. So, hey, Chad, tell me, am I tripping? I mean, I hear Mike and what he's saying, but at the same time, I do feel like, hey, Steph Curry's schedule is crazy compared to Gary Payton's, back in the day, man.
Jason
If you
Hayden
look
on
at
here hating and stuff, man. Ain't nobody for argue with Jason, man. He just will see
I
what he
know what
want to
he's
see.
saying. I know what
He
Jason probably saying in
man,
the comments, bro.
man, we can have these young niggas going 40 or not. He'll still not be impressed. So ain't nobody studying Jason fool. He ain't no
Exactly,
point.
man. Exactly, man. Jason want to see folks get amputated and then hop back out there, like dripping blood on the floor. That's what Jason. He want to see a mixture of MMA and UFC. I don't know what Jason.
Yeah, and that ain't basketball, fool.
Hey, look, I want to see my stars healthy as they can be for the best games of the year. I don't want to see a great team play the the Utah Jazz 2 times in a row or the Phoenix Suns, who don't go back to the fucking finals, hater. So, switching gears, that ain't our only be for real topic. Steph, you brought this one to me. I thought that this was
We need to
dope
talk about
shit.
this.
We need to talk about this.
We need to
Steph.
talk
So,
about it.
hey, for those who don't know, and I'm going to pass it off to Steph, reports are that Nico Harrison, GM of the Dallas Mavericks, his job is reportedly in jeopardy behind the lackluster start that the Mavericks have had to this season so far, behind the trade that he was willing to push through at the end of last season that included Luka Magic going to the Lakers and Anthony Davis going to the Lakers. Steph, to begin this season, Anthony Davis is hurt. Kyrie Irving is coming back
In
from
fact,
surgery.
don't forget he hurt. In fact,
Yeah. Again. And he didn't gain all this weight from eating good Texas barbecue. Kyrie is rehabbing a surgery from off season, and you got Cooper Flag in the middle of his rookie year. Steph, these aren't the expectations that I feel like the Mavericks thought that they were getting behind the Luka trade when they said Luka was fat and out of shape, and he stayed hurt, and he won the leader. Fast forward to now, Steph. What's your thoughts on Nico? And
okay, I want to take this back, right?
Talk to me.
First of all, let me say before I even start, Nico can't do nothing he doing without ownership approval. Don't keep that in mind as I go through this. He can't do nothing he doing without ownership approval. Let's go back to the Jalen Brunson thing.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, Jalen probably wanted to go play with the Knicks because his dad one of the coaches. But you didn't even offer him the max to stay.
No.
All right. Guess what Dallas needs right now?
Talk to me, Steph.
Fucking point guard.
A point guard.
Okay. Let's fast forward a little bit.
D'Angelo Russell from us, but hey, it's a reason we gave him up.
Shay, stop fucking playing.
It's a reason we gave him up, Steph. It's a reason. Go ahead, Steph. I'm with you.
All right. So you let Jalen Brunson walk.
Yeah.
Traded away Quentin Grimes for nothing. Right now, Dallas is like, if they not the worst, they one of the worst offensive teams in the league. Quentin Grimes is going like 18 off the bench.
This is true.
Off the bench.
This is true.
Then the Luka trade. Just can't do that.
Hold on. Steph, I'm going to put it on the screen for those who don't know what was at stake.
You cannot do it. If Bro, if they would have called me about Luka Doncic, I would have said, I want LeBron, I want his son, I want his future grandchild, I want the Staples Center. We're gonna be the Dallas Maverick Lakers. I want your colors.
Yeah.
I need everything you got.
Yeah.
You can't what?
Luka?
He was like 25, 26, somewhere there. He ain't even old.
Luka? You trade Luka.
And for Anthony Davis, Anthony Glass Davis? What?
Bruh. I'll never forget waking up and seeing that. I was checking my parlay. I woke up to check a parlay that Anthony Davis, by the way, screwed me on half a rebound on that same night, I believe. And I saw there was breaking news trade. I'm like, man, folks play with these memes too much. And
they play too much. You definitely got to double check your sources when you see a trade.
Please, hey, with all the AI going on out here, do y'all due diligence and research some shit for y'all just
if Shams ain't said it, it ain't happened. Period.
If Shams ain't said it, it ain't happened. But when Shams said it, I said, oh, we got Luka? And they took AD? Why would you do that? And then when I looked at the trade in full, and I saw it develop eventually when Dallas ended up getting the #1 pick and Cooper Flag, I felt like they recouped the energy that they lost losing Luka, having a promised future. But a rookie don't necessarily is promised to pan out rookie year.
No, you cannot trade Luka. You can, if you trade Luka, you got to get the house back. Like you got to get the house because they looked up and got the #1 pick. That was really some luck. And my bigger point is, don't be mad at them now. It's too late.
Yeah.
You got to ride this out. If you Dallas, you got to ride this shit out. Don't be mad at them now. Y'all sat there and let them do it. Ride it out.
I'm with you. I mean, if anybody needs a indicator of this thing not going well, Anthony Davis was injury prone before the trade. He's injured now. Kyrie Irving. I love Kyrie, but Kyrie was injury prone before Brooklyn, before Boston, before
Clay was washed before he got to Dallas.
It's a reason Clay. So if you look at the Clay situation in particular, right, Steph, he didn't want to give up his position to Buddy Hield. And it was about pride and ego. It's like, hey, I'm a warrior. I help win 4. Y'all at least should give me the lifetime deal. Same with Steph. They prioritized Steph, and they gave him an option. We'll keep you here on that lifetime deal you want, but you're going to come off our bench, and you're going to come behind Buddy Hield. He turned that down, and he took the opportunity in Dallas. Steph, this past week, Klay Thompson moved to the bench in Dallas. So everybody,
I don't even know who he's sitting behind. That's how bad Dallas is.
Hey, look, Steph, at the end of the day, Megan Thee Stallion ain't going to take care of all of this. You feel me? So I don't know.
Now, in real life, he winning. In real life.
Oh, in real life, there's
he a champ in real life.
Loverboy, #1 song in America. I love
Look, I'm still hating in real life. You know what I'm saying?
You hear me?
But this basketball life, bro.
It's got to be the driest 8 points you can't count on in the NBA right now. You don't know when you're going to get it. And when you get it, it's 7.5. It's 7.5. He going to break a free throw. Clay ain't shit. And I don't know what happened.
And that's what's kind of crazy to me. Like, all athletes lose speed, agility, the ability to jump high. That's normal, right? We're used to that. Most people don't lose their shot.
Yeah.
And watching him lose his shot is crazy.
I feel like Clay's shot is married so much to his confidence, though, Steph. Like, that's how you get those Clay games where he go on a heater, where you get game 6 Clay. I feel like his confidence, his identity was Golden State. And I feel like him trying something new this late in the career, I understand that he's the splash brother. I understand that he's on the list for threes all time, at least top 10, right? But at the same time, the Dallas Mavericks need a sharp shooter. They don't need somebody who's attempting threes. They don't.
They need somebody to hit them shots.
1 for 9 ain't gonna help nobody. So
hell no, like it's crazy. Like even when he was in Golden State that last year, like watching him miss them shots, it's like bro, I can understand. Again, you know, physically you decline. Everybody physically declines as you get older. But like I watched Vince Carter enhance his shot as he got older. 100%. I watched Ray Allen enhance his shot. People don't know Ray Allen used to be high flying. You know
100%.
what I'm saying?
Ray was taking it to the hole, man. Layups,
Yeah, but
dunks, he had
once,
the whole
they
shit.
kind of left him, that man got his shot together, came a great 3-point shooter. So, like, watching Clay's shot not be there, that has been concerning to me. Like, that should be studied. Like, I need answers. I don't get it.
Man, Steph, it's just I hate it for Jason Kidd. I love Jason Kidd. I feel like Jason Kidd, Phil Handy, a bunch of those guys on the assistant
Yeah,
coaching
he got a raw, he
in
getting a
Dallas.
raw deal. Raw
He get a raw
deal.
deal, man. Like, and I feel like this is the second, third time it's been like that for Jay Kidd. He had the Brooklyn experiment with KD, James Harden, and Kyrie that went left. And I feel like his new big three right now is not, I don't know. It's gonna take time, but you don't have time in Anthony Davis. You don't have time in Kyrie Irving. You only have time
When
in
you traded Luka, you sped up your clock.
100%.
You sped it up because the man just
Yeah,
literally came from the finals.
yeah, yeah. And for them
Like,
to be in
come
win now
on.
mode, I don't get it. I don't know what win now Anthony Davis brought to the table. What win Kyrie Irving is a phenomenal talent. Let's not
It's
get it
crazy because
twisted.
we saw Anthony Davis
Mhm.
lead a team in New Orleans. They didn't do nothing. Like, we've seen this. Like, why
And,
you think this is
and,
gonna
we-
be different?
and Steph, as a Laker fan, particularly, I've been begging for this man to lead and take the keys away from LBJ for the last 3, 4, 5,
Man,
6
LeBron
years.
James flat out said it, and he still didn't do it.
Anthony just don't have that dog.
He
And
ain't he ain't about that. He kind of like KD. They just want to
yeah,
ball and go home, which ain't nothing wrong
yeah,
with it. Nothing
yeah,
wrong with it.
yeah,
But
nothing wrong with that.
you
So
can't be building your team around guys with that mentality. That's not gonna get you nowhere.
hey, be for real. Nico Collins,
Be
be
for
for
real.
real. Dallas Mavericks. I don't know what y'all expected behind the trade. Be for real with yourself. What's your
Be for
expectations? What
real.
did you really think was going to happen this year or the next year or the next year? Because I only see Anthony Davis retiring soon in the next 5 years or three. I only see Kyrie retiring in the next 3 or 5. So what did y'all think was going to happen? But hey, thank you for Luca. Speaking of Luca, Luca is currently averaging more than those three combined. So if the question is, was it worth it, Steph? Guess what?
No, no,
It was worth it for the Lakers. It wasn't
bruh.
worth it for the Mavericks.
In real time, it was a no, right? Because a lot of
Yeah,
people look, hindsight is 2020. No.
yeah.
In real time, Stephanie Chambers was like, "What the fuck are y'all
What
doing?"
the fuck? Oh man, it took folks watching Luca get on the plane to believe that shit. You know what
Like,
I'm
that was
saying?
the
So
finesse of that was the finesse of our lifetime. I don't think nobody can
come
top
on,
that.
man. Come on, man. Yeah, now I understand why I had that mixed up. The OKC Thunder are 9-1, not the Indianapolis Colts. Thank you for
Okay,
saving me on that one earlier, stuff. The Lakers currently, speaking of the Los Angeles Lakers and the Luca Lakers, the Lakers have been winning crazy games stuff this past week with the craziest lineups and rotations I've seen. This is all due to my coach. Like my T.O. said, that's my quarterback. That's my coach right there. JJ Redick. Play no game by my coach, man.
I'm
My
gonna
coach
rain on your
rolled out.
parade a little bit. I watched them Hawks beat y'all down last night though.
We did lose to the Hawks last night. It was an off night in the A. When you go to the A, everything ain't promised. Magic City, back booming.
I was like, man,
Hey,
I don't know who these niggas is, but they is running and gunning. They was
bro.
not playing around yesterday.
And the Hawks sat everybody. The Hawks played
Everybody, even Jalen
absolutely
Johnson didn't even play.
nobody. Man, and they kicked our ass. But it was just one of them. We overlooked the Hawks. Hawks
But
did what they
shout
were
out to that
supposed to
creature
do.
dude, whoever that is, Atlanta. He closed out my parlay real quick, so appreciate him.
We're gonna talk after the show. So, hey, look, Steph, JJ Redick, man, he been making it happen. No Luca, no LeBron, no AR, no Rui. I've seen all kind of lineups this week, and we still pulled away with wins. To your point, we did lose last night on the road. We are expecting Bron back by November 18th. But Steph, right now we like third in the conference. We 7-2, OKC 9-1, and I feel good about this team that I did critique early on. But that was me not having enough faith in my coach. I didn't like the DeAndre Ayton trade, but in seeing
I
how
still don't. Them brown braids, bro. Like,
it's hard to
get your
trust that
dude.
nigga.
Get your
It's
boy.
hard
You
to
can't
trust
trust
him.
no nigga like that.
You can't trust no nigga like
You
this.
can't trust no nigga with no fool.
He'll
Can't do it.
he'll slide away from a B2K member right now. He gonna be the
But
next
look
man
though,
being.
the Lakers do this though. The past 3-4 seasons, they be good come regular season, come
Mhm.
postseason.
And the postseason is where the struggle
So
is.
they stick it to script right now. But
Sticking the
somebody
script.
gonna have to show me they can for real beat Oklahoma City. Until then,
Yeah. Yeah. And that was gonna be my next point. The Oklahoma City Thunder, and I didn't even add that in the slide, so excuse me. That was one of my topics as well to close out the show today. Steph,
Mhm.
OKC is on a streak. They're going crazy. They 9-1. They had a tough game the other night that they almost blew, but they still pulled it out. And this is all being done without Jalen Williams, who doesn't have a return date at this moment, but he's due back soon. And this is Shea. This is Chet. This is Aaron Wiggins having a career night. This is just the boys doing what they do.
AJ
Yeah.
Mitchell, I never knew who that dude was for this year.
Facts. Like it's a wonderful team, wonderfully coached. Everything's brought
Hartenstein,
together.
grabbing
For
the
sure.
rebounds, they doing it.
For sure. So what you think, Steph? Is it a repeat? What's going on?
Man, as of right now, man, as long as Shea healthy, it seems like you can put anybody around Shea. Like pull up any box score from this year.
Yeah.
You gonna see some guys that got 10 points and be like, who the hell is that?
Who the hell is that?
It seems like anybody could play with him. Long as Shea out there, you got a chance.
And those were the points I was making when my partner asked me, well, why is Ja Morant not looked at or viewed the same? Bro, do you see how Shea can play with anybody? Folks can be hurt, missing for the season. Folks can be out the lineup completely. And he going to make the next guy that much more better with his style of play. We need that degree of play from Ja. Now, to Ja's credit, this past game that he had the other day, we finally won and broke our losing streak. I believe Ja had like a double-digit assist game, like 10, 11 assists.
Yeah.
So you won't have to do that for the season. You don't have to average that every night. We just do need that degree.
Yeah, and Ja, his shooting been horrific. That shooting percentage has been bad. It's been real bad.
Thanks, Steph. I believe Ja like 14% from 3 right now. You know what I mean?
It's been really bad. And my thing is, I wouldn't be mad about the threes if his mid-range game was there, his driving game. Like that's where his bread and butter is. So I wouldn't even be mad about the threes, except the fact like I feel like he ain't driving. And the mid-range game, he missing it. And then don't get me started on Triple J. Sorry. Sick of.
Don't know what you're gonna get from him on any other night. He remind me of watching Chris Bosh in Miami. You don't know what the fuck you gonna get.
Nah, I'm gonna say the same thing I say about Aiden. Triple J play like he got on AirPods. Like he's just out there in his own world.
Man, facts, Steph, you ain't lying. And to your point about Ja not driving as much, not being as aggressive, Steph, I do think that, and it's just me, I think that players who come in dunking and get hurt a lot, they figure their shit out real quick that this ain't sustainable. And I was worried about Ja for that reason because most of his injuries came from trying to attempt to dunk. So, or driving too far in the lane and just it being too much traffic down there. So I feel like Ja is trying to figure out the next step in his career with.
And man, I hope he figure it out. Like, I hope he figure. I need him to figure it out. I love Memphis. I love Ja. I want Ja to shut all these folks up. I want Ja. I want to get back on here and be like, you know what? All that shit I talked about, Ja, I gotta eat. Like, I really want to get on here and be like that.
Thanks.
I do.
Thanks. I want to be wrong about Ja. I love Ja Morant. I love the city of Memphis and I love the Grizzlies. But at the same time, we're a tough city. We need what we need to be a tough team in the West and in the NBA in total. And if that's being compared to Anthony Edwards, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Lucas, we need more than what we've been seeing. And I think that we're going to get it, and I think it's starting to happen. And maybe what's this turmoil that's been going on with the team is what's required for them to get to the next step.
Yeah, Ty Jerome still ain't played. Zach Edey still ain't played. You know what I'm saying? Gigi Jackson ain't been playing.
Jr.
Yeah, so we are missing some key pieces. But shout out to Cedric Cowell, man. Like, I like that.
Yeah, Cedric Cowell
like that a lot.
Out of nowhere. Been balling, man. Come on now. And he looked dependable. Steph, he been there every game, every night so far. At least so far in the process, and he's hustling for his opportunity.
Like I say, he doing the hustle plays. Everything don't show up in the stat sheet. Sometimes you got to really watch the game. Like Cedric Cowell is going hard every game.
Thanks, Steph. Well, look, y'all. That's our show. Shout out to the Memphis Grizzlies. We need to bounce back with the Memphis Tigers. Hey. Steph ain't trying to hear it, but go Lakers and go Cowboys. But I fuck with her. That's my famo. Go Packers. So look, we're gonna make this thing work. The Cowboys had a bye week this week, so I ain't got much to speak on about this.
Man, we play tomorrow night, and bruh, I swear to God, if Matt LaFleur call a bubble screen, I'm flying up there. We gonna catch a rain. I swear to God.
I swear to God. Just come over here and watch the game and give me your fucking car keys and give me your credit card. So we can't have you. I can't be bailing you out for the show next week, champ. Come on,
Bruh,
man.
swear to God, I'm catching the first flight to Green Bay, Wisconsin. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
Man.
Because you know what,
Hey.
real quick before we leave, you know why I like Seattle's coach?
Yeah.
I feel like it's almost like a chef, right? It's like Matt LaFleur want to make a meal, but he ain't got the ingredients to make the meal. But he keep trying to make the meal.
Right. You know you need flour. How you try?
You keep trying to make this cake without flour, right?
How we gonna get around flour? Right.
Instead of just changing what you make. Whereas Seattle coach like, okay, or even better, San Francisco coach. This what we got today? Okay, let me come over with something with what we got today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like Matt LaFleur, he making it way too complicated.
I'm with you, Steph. If the objective is just come out with a dessert, who's stuck on a cake when we don't have flour? Make a pie. We got everything for a
boom.
Pie. I'm with you.
Make some Jell-O. Like
I'm with you. I'm with you. And other people are getting it done with less and making it happen with the options that they have. And
that's all I'm saying. Like, for real, I hate the 49ers, bro. I hate them.
Yeah.
But I got to give them credit.
Yeah.
Like, you literally don't even know who your quarterback is week to week.
Hey, Steph, expectation entering the year for the Packers was Super Bowl or bust. I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all were the pick to go this year and do it.
Man.
Y'all better get y'all shit together, Steph, or else y'all gonna make
we better, man. They better not have me going to work mad, man. I swear to God.
Come on, man. So look, y'all know the score. Chime in, tap in, and support. If you didn't catch us live, catch the replay. Chime in, share it, send it to a friend, let them know what we on and what we discussed this week. But you know where we're gonna be. Same channel, same pod, same place next Sunday, same time. For the time being, I've been Ricochet. That's Steph, DOA Steph, man. Come on, dog. You know, and we've been peas in the pod. So we appreciate you rocking with us. But hey, another week, more sports shit to come. It's a game on right now. And I'm gonna go jump on my friends in the industry and balance this hip hop discussion.
The score is 3-5. Like, are we watching hockey or football? What are we doing?
Look, between Thursday night's Bronco game and this shit tonight and last Sunday's Washington game, help me out. Like, please, NFL. Give me a 2 overtime slobber knocker, bro. I need something because 3-5 ain't gonna cut it.
I think I'm gonna go to sleep on this game. I'm gonna find out what happened when I got up. I ain't got time.
Yeah, text me when you know. I ain't even gonna look it up. Text me when you know, man. Look, y'all have a beautiful night and be safe out there in these streets, man. And we're gonna catch y'all. Peace.
All right, y'all. Peace.